Spruce Creek Park, just north of Bellevue, Iowa. 163 miles one way for us. This is coming into the park. There's two sections divided by the bridge there to your left. The creek runs right down the middle of the two. Here you can see the location and then also the overhead map of the park itself. We did have 50 amp hookups. There is water spigots. There's two in the park, so you have to fill up your tank before you go to your spot. It is self-service. There is no reservations, so you have to fill one of these cards out within an hour of you picking a campsite and then deposit the money in the little containers next to where you pick those cards up. And there's two spots for those as well. We were spot 43, which is a padded spot. I would say probably a third to a half of the spots in the park are concrete padded now. The rest is crushed rock. This is the Spruce Creek here that dumps right into the Mississippi directly ahead there. We arrived on a Thursday. That is the train tracks with the train going over. It is loud. The first day there was trains about every 2 hours, but you get used to it. And at night, there's only one night that I heard a train. Now this is down by the river, about 75 yards from where we were sitting. These were the sites that we were going to try to get, but coming in on Thursday, but they were all taken. Two of them emptied up on Friday, so if we would have came in on Friday, we could have got one of those spots. That's a circle all the way around, showing the river there. It was supposed to rain the whole time. It had rained just before we had gotten there. This is the bridge that connects the two sides of the park. You can either go across this bridge or use the one lane and road down there past our truck to connect both sides. You can see it's not very full. This was on Thursday after we had arrived. This is one of the bathhouses. The dump station is over on the left-hand side of the bathhouse, and then there is a playground. This is one of the marina areas, and there's some pretty nice spots out there directly ahead, as you can see with the two RVs that are already out there, kind of like on a little island. It's pretty quiet. The spaces are pretty good sized. There's two boat docks. This one's on the far north side, and then inside the actual camp there is also another boat ramp that you can get your kayaks or boats into the water. There's another train going by, the playground area, and then the bathhouse here to the right, and then the dump station is right there in front of the bathhouse, which we used on Sunday when we left. First day, this was coming in across the Clinton, Iowa bridge. It was pretty narrow. Out of the three bridges we went across, it was the most narrow. The Savannah bridge was pretty wide, and then also we went up to Dubuque, and that bridge was a little bit wider than this one, but not as wide as Savannah. This is going through Galena on the Illinois side. We drove through there after going through Dubuque and eating at a marina on the Illinois side. Then we drove through Galena, and then on down through Savannah. And then in Savannah we found an ice cream shop called Shivers, which was pretty good, and we had ice cream there 3 times out of the 4 days that we were camping. Everybody liked it. Then this is going back across the Savannah bridge, which you can see is pretty wide. There is a new RV park going in just south of the Spruce Creek Park, and this is it here. It's brand new, and they have a restaurant, and they're putting in a pool, but there's not a lot of trees but it was pretty full. This is going back into Spruce Creek. We also went to the Mississippi Palisades Park and drove through there and did some of the lookouts just to check out the area. Again, this is on the Illinois side. This is one of the lookouts, which was pretty easy to get to, easy access for the dog and everybody else. Good views on both sides here and in Bellevue Park, which we go to next. This is turning into Bellevue Park. The road going up the hill is not that great, and the butterfly exhibit at the top, we went to that as well, but there wasn't very many butterflies there. As you can see, it's just a curvy road up the hill to the top, and then we do the butterfly excursion thing first, and then we go over to do the lookout that overlooks Bellevue. So straight ahead is the butterfly sanctuary. It's a couple mile trail down through there. We went down through there, and this is at the viewpoint over Bellevue, and you can see the barge going through the lock there. Then we head down there and check that out, and that's Lock and Dam 12. And there's the barge that we watched go through the locks. And then at nighttime, it gets pretty loud in the park with all the bugs and frogs and everything. And this is an actual recording of the wildlife in the park. Thanks for watching.